Hello YouTube, Captain Darren here. My call sign is N4VFR, and today I'm going to connect my ICOM IC7300 with the RSBA1. And why am I using the remote software, you ask? Well, I'm an airline pilot, and when I'm at the hotel room, sometimes I get kind of bored and I want to play with ham radio. So I'm going to utilize that software to connect to my base station here and operate my ICOM 7300 remotely. I've been having a lot of problems with that, and let me show you where I'm at with that. In this video, I am not going to show you how to load the software onto your computer, but show you some of my settings that I have, and we're going to do this together to see if the ICOM 7300 and the RSBA1 will work for me. I tried it for 2 days now. I'm still struggling. I haven't got it to work yet. A note, if you get one of these new computers, they don't come with a CD reader or DVD-ROM. You'd have, if you did order your RSBA1, it comes with a CD. So you would have to utilize an external DVD reader. I have this one. Another thing to note is the computers nowadays has a USB-C cable. So the computer that I have is the XPS 17. It doesn't have a USB-A cable, so I would have to use an external hard drive that has one of these USB-C cable. So it's already installed on my computer now. The computer that I'm running it on is the XPS 17. It's a brand new, and that would be my server. That will be my computer server for the ICOM 7300. Okay, now I'm going to share screen my laptop with you during this troubleshooting video. The first thing you need to do once you install the software, you need to search for your device manager. Under device manager, look under the sound video game controller, and you're looking for the ICOM virtual audio driver right there. There's another driver that's installed too that you need to verify that it's properly installed. It's called under the multi-port serial adapters. Look for the ICOM virtual serial driver. Next, take a look at your ports, the COM ports. I have COM port 3 that's available, and that will be the one that's connecting from my PC, my laptop, to the ICOM 7300. Once you have that done, go down to the bottom right under the speaker, do a right mouse click, click on sounds. We need to make sure that the speaker and the microphone default drivers are correct. Under the playback tab, you're looking for the USB audio codec. Right here. It's not set as default, so we have to set that as default. Right mouse click and set as default device. Under the recording tab, you're also looking for your microphone. This one says microphone USB audio codec default communication device. So that one says default communication device. Let me go back to playback. Speakers. I'm going to also set it as default communication device instead of default device. I have the cable, the USB-A and also the USB-B is connected from the ICOM 7300. That's also connected to my PC. And you can see there's my ICOM 7300. It's turned off right now. Alright, so I'm going to click on the ICOM remote utility, and I want to configure this Well, before I do that, let's go back. I need to verify some settings. I'm going to go over that with you. Now we're going to power on the ICOM 7300. We're going to verify all the settings. The first thing you need to check, well, you push, it's going to be menu, set, and go into the connectors. You're looking for the data off mod, and that has to be mic and accessory. Okay. We go to data mode or data mod, and that has to be selected to USB, in which that is. Go to the USB serial function. Okay, serial function, connectors, USB serial functions. That has to be selected to CIV. Okay, now press the CIV. Next thing we're going to do is the CIV baud rate. CIV baud rate, and I have auto selected CIV USB port. CIV USB port, okay? And you have linked or unlinked. So mine is unlinked remote. There's a CIV transceive, they want that on. And CIV USB baud rate. I'm using this ICOM 7300, the USB baud rate will be set to 115,200. That's what I have there. Completes the setup. So I'm just going to back out of there. Now we're going to take a look at the remote control setup. RSBA1. We need to verify that we have the correct settings, of course. So we're going to go to Options, Connect Settings. Using the ICOM 7300, which is the latest version. There's one that has version 1.2 through 1.3. And then the next one is the 1.4. I selected that. So everything here I'm not going to change. I'm just going to click OK. Let's do the ICOM remote utility. Let's do that one first. I'm going to choose the setup for a server PC. I'm just going to click Next. This is a new setup. See how this USB, it auto-populated? That's what you're looking for. That's what you want. Right, there's my address, 94, COM3, it populated automatically. Click Next. I've already added my admin passwords and my call sign for logging on. So I'm just going to click Next. Radio name, that's a unique name. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to leave everything as default. And click Finish. All right, so no changes there. And let's take a look at what else I need to do. Server, that's the radio itself. Okay, let me see, the radio is on. Turn off the radio. I'm going to try to turn on the radio from the remote control. While it's turned off, I'm going to double check my settings. Everything looks good there. And connect. Cannot open COM port. Okay. Cannot open. Let me cancel out this. The frequencies are different. If you looked on the display of the desktop, it says 14.100, and if you look in the ICOM, it's on 40 meters. So it's not transferring correctly. All right, double check my settings. Settings, that's correct. USB, not use. I don't know about that one. Let me use ICOM vAudio 1. Click OK. Mic set. Oh, I need to be online with that. Let me connect it again. Cannot open COM port. All right, so it's not working. Let's close out of this invalid input audio device. This is my struggles. I've been working on this for like 2 days. All right. Let's delete this one. Local server settings, public, look at, delete that one. Let's delete it. Close that out. All right, server list and radio list is blank. Server list, let's add one. Oh, the server name, I labeled my laptop computer as N4VFR TAC and server. Don't change the UDP port ID. Then log in. That's the name of my server. I'm not going to change it. So I'm connected here. So that's good. Radio list. There's no radio list there. All right. Good there. Same thing. Wired. Yeah, that's all good. Circles. Good. What if I try this? Open the port. Jeez Louise. This again. Let's try this. Turn off the ICOM. Close this out and start. Not responding. Close the window. Force it to close. Okay, let's try it again. ICOM remote utility. Servers connected. Okay, I disconnected and reconnected all the connections in the back. So I'm going to look at my device manager, make sure I got a COM port 3. There's ports. COM port 3 is there. So the remote control, I'm going to see if I can connect to it directly. It did. If you look at the picture on the desktop, it says 18.1, and also on the radio it says 18.1. Sometimes you got to reconnect and disconnect your connectors or reboot the computer. And here's my connection status, COM3, and that's fine. 20 meter band, 40 meters. Let's take a look at the. All right, so the audio frequency is controlling the radio itself. I'm going to change my mic to mic. Okay, that's good. Connection is working fine now. I'm going to shut that off. Now I'm going to go and set up my server. The remote utility software. Set up as a server. Click next, click new. There's the ICOM 7300. That's perfect. Don't change any settings. Keep it all the same. Finish. So under the server list, or the radio list, it populated, and now I want to create a server list. I'm going to click add. And then the server address, I don't know it, but I do know the network name. I named my computer as N4VFR-server. Okay, don't change the UDP, leave that as 50,001. And then this is the username and ID, or user ID and password. So mine is my call sign. Click next. Default name is server, N4VFR server. Okay, now I'm showing connected. Check anything else here. list. That's all default. I don't change anything there. Let me connect. Serial port number 3. Alright, so it shows connected. I'm going to open up the RSBA1 software. On. $40 meters. That's the audio frequency. Again. The audio that you hear is actually from the ICOM 7300. So the problem that I had was the audio wasn't coming over the PC. So I tried numerous configurations with the sound. So you go to sound. Right now the output device is ICOM V audio. It shouldn't be that, I don't think. I'm just gonna leave it as. No, I'm gonna leave it as is right now. Let's go to advanced settings. Everything here is on default. Let's not change anything there. Turn that off. So the server is working now. The next thing I want to do is bring the other laptop, and that's going to be my laptop when I'm traveling, so that I could communicate with the ICOM 7300 from the hotel room. This is just a not so expensive Dell laptop. Let me connect the power, the USB. All right, we're now looking at my Dell 15-inch laptop. All right, the first thing I'm trying to do first, let's go look at the ICOM remote utility. I'm just going to open that. All right. I'm going to delete this. I'll start from scratch. Delete this. Okay, start from scratch. The ICOM remote utility, I'm going to click on add. And the server name again was my call sign N4VFR-server. Click next and log in. Okay. The server connection has failed. Okay, let's make sure that I'm connected to the internet. Connected to the internet. You know what I forgot to do? Hold on, let's cancel this. Let's take a look at the server PC. The application isn't running. So what I need to do is double click the ICOM remote utility and it shows connected. That's the radio. The server shows connected. All right, minimize that and come back to the other laptop. All right, let's try it again. Click on add, server name. All right, next, username, next. Add is complete. Server description, finish. So I'm connected to the server, go to the radio list, and it shows busy. It's busy because the server PC is connected to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the radio list, take this one and disconnect. So that's disconnected. Minimize this. You must have the ICOM remote utility to be running in order for your server to work. All right, so now server's connected. I'm going to connect the radio. Oh, the COM port's not set. Let's choose a COM port. I'm going to choose COM port number 67 because I served on board USS John F. Kennedy. It's an aircraft carrier. All right, so I'm looking now. It says remote utility virtual serial port number is 67. Click OK. Now you start the RSBA1 remote control version 2. And then the ICOM just turned on. Okay, we'll listen to the audio frequency. There's no audio frequency. Frequency is the same, change bands. It works. 40 meters. It's tuning. Transmitting. And for VFR. And for VFR. Testing 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. The audio frequency I'm not hearing. Okay, let me click OK. Let me turn off the connection. Let's go to change this remote utility to ICOM 7300. The ICOM vAudio1 virtual audio it's now selected. Make the changes, yes. Let's reconnect to the radio. Make sure my speaker is up on my PC, 100%. I'm hearing something, but it's like a low sound. Upper sideband, 40 meters. Transmitted, it tuned up. Okay. Let me go under sounds. Sound settings. Microphone test, okay. RSBA1 under default. I'm making progress because I hear audio frequency, but it's not loud enough. Radio, let's disconnect from the radio. Server list, properties, nothing to change there. Here we go. All right, so audio frequency modulation transmitter, let's go to recommended settings, and this is be connected via the internet, so click next. Let it make its changes. That's all default. Click OK. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let me connect. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Modulation is being decoded there, but the audio frequency is low. I'm halfway there. I was able to transmit, and but I can't hear the audio coming out of the PC. So let me start this again. Let me show you. I got the ICOM remote utility. I had to turn that on. Okay. The server is connected. Look at the settings for the ICOM. This is to be connected via the internet. Okay, COM port 67, connect. While that's connecting, I'm going to connect to the RSBA1 remote control. Connect, 3, 2, 1 now. All right, I'm on 40 meters, 7178 and 7178. Okay, I got the audio, oh, right there. I got the audio frequency, it's the slider down here. AM. All I hear is like a low hum of like a white noise. And there's the radio now. All right, the frequency is clear. What I'm going to do is I want to bring on this computer here, WebSDR. I just heard something from that PC. All right, back to WebSDR. Frequency 7178. I don't know if you can see that. That's what I got selected there. I hear like it's trying to, the audio is trying to come out. I got it max volume right now. Down underneath there, I got the linear amplifier, Acom 1000. All right. Shows that's connected. November 4, Victor, Foxtrot, Romeo. Maybe you can hear me come out on the WebSDR. November 4, Victor, Foxtrot, Romeo. Testing 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. November 4, Victor, Foxtrot, Romeo. Testing the RSBA1 to the ICOM 7300. N4 VFR. Test complete. All right, so transmitting is going out. However, the receive on the PC is not working. There's got to be something wrong with the setting somewhere. Well, I'm 50% done, and I was able to transmit, but unable to receive audio frequency on the remote laptop. So the problem lies somewhere, probably in a configuration or perhaps using the wrong driver. I've already uninstalled and reinstalled the RSBA software to no avail. It's still down. If you have any suggestions, comments, please leave it to me so I can troubleshoot furthermore. My name is Captain Darren. My call sign, November 4, Victor, Foxtrot, Romeo. Thank you for watching. Oh, did you hear that? That's audio coming from my PC. So, good grief. That scared me. My name is Captain Darren. Call sign N4 VFR. 73s. Have a great day.